Welcome back to Tea and Toasties. I'm one of your hosts, Sabrina.
And I'm Rich, I'm the other one.
And welcome to episode 50.
Episode 50, 50.
50.
Call the cops.
That's right.
This is 50 is the new 40, so they say.
So they say.
But for
30
us,
is the new 20.
That's
so
it.
they say.
That's it. But for us, this 50 is the new 50.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since we've talked to you guys. Since before Christmas.
Yes.
Technically.
What an ep that was, the Christmas.
That was fun.
Can we rewind and just stay there? Please.
Yeah, it's been a minute for obvious reasons, holiday. But last week we did record an ep.
We actually did.
On New Year's Eve. It was our
Yeah.
New Year reflection.
Yeah.
Which it might come out eventually.
Maybe.
I just couldn't be bothered to edit it.
No.
And we figured, why not just extend the break another week
Yes.
for other obvious, not so obvious, soon to be obvious reasons to you guys.
Yes, we shall reveal why maybe Sabrina couldn't be bothered, and it's understandable. What we talked about last week, the content of it, no longer
it like immediately didn't matter.
It really didn't matter. all the things that we had talked about on that record was like, hang on, well, it just doesn't make much sense, or it's going out the window now because of some news. News that I hit Sabrina with
after the record.
Immediately after the record.
Immediately following the record. Do you want to share or should I?
Sure. I mean, yeah, timing. People, timing is key.
Sure.
Now, I had something I needed to share with Sabrina, and I was wrestling with the timing of it. I didn't know when to do it.
Before record, after record, a different day.
Yeah. And it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I'd thought, well, what had gone through my mind was this news, not good news, is do I leave it in 2025? Leave it, park it there?
Yeah.
Or do we start the new year with it afresh and go, here's some bad news for your new year. There you go.
No, I think you did it right.
I don't know.
No, I think it was good to leave it in there.
Leave it in
and then, the next day marks like new change.
Yeah.
And then also to do it after the record, because if you did it before.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, we could have had this combo then, but we couldn't. It was too fresh.
Dude, it would have been raw. I would
have been like, just go home. We're not going to record today.
Just get out of my sight.
Get out of my house. No.
Oh, see, now that's revealing a little bit about both of us and maybe how we're feeling.
That was a joke.
And I know, but I'm still very sensitive, and it's only been a few days.
Let's say what.
No, well, let's say what the news was. Yeah. Well, it's hilarious what you thought the news. Well, you were kind of relieved in a little way.
I thought Rich was going to tell me he was dying.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and you think it's that, don't worry.
Don't worry.
He's not.
Yeah.
So then when he told me, I was like, oh, I can deal with this. I thought I can't deal with that.
Right. So yeah, it wasn't that. So immediately after the record last week, I said to Sabrina, I was like, okay, dude, I got to say this. So I'm now reliving it, and it's hurting still.
It's triggering.
This shit was eating me up.
I'm still so shocked you did the record, like, and you were just like having that the whole time.
Did you see at one point?
You were about to cry. I did see that, and
Yeah.
I was like, let me pivot. I don't know what is in my head. I was like, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm not going to bring it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like I should bring this up right now.
Yeah.
So I did keep. I just kept going.
There was, it was something, and it was weird, and that's why last week's record is not being aired, because we were talking about things for the future.
Yeah, we were talking about 2026. And I'm over here like, ba, 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 and also my brain, I was like loopy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I was even saying. Rich was saying some stuff, but we were like all over the place. And we're like, what are we even fucking saying?
Yeah. And it felt weird and wrong.
It was like a lie.
It was kind of like
2026 is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yada yada.
And I was sitting on this fucking news where I knew I got to have to deliver this news at some point soon.
Which was
that
I no longer am working for Alphabet Art Photo.
No.
Cue the cries, everyone.
Yeah.
So we can scrap that ad now.
Insert gasps right there, please. Yeah, scrap the ad. The ad no longer exists anyway because we're no longer supported by Alphabet Art Photos because
I'm not.
nobody supported Alphabet Art
Crazy.
Photos during the year.
Whoa. Yeah. I mean, you can get into that side of it, all the businessy stuff. Basically, just sales have been declining more so, especially this year. I mean, come on, it was the state of the world, and there's so many factors that are out of our hands.
Absolutely. That's what I had to kind of reconcile in my mind was the world is on fire.
Yeah.
And you can't control those outside variables, only to, a certain extent. And I think, we mentioned through the year, there was the drop-off episode.
You should have known then.
The writing was on the wall then. That we've been 25% down pretty much throughout the year, as soon as January the 20th hit, actually, which was also our
I know, but that's like the silver lining. At least I said to you, it was like I had a gut feeling of like, we need to do the pod now. We have to start it now.
Yes.
And now we have a year almost of pod under our belt. Like good timing.
Yeah.
So now we don't have to like build that up. I probably would not want to.
No.
And so now this is already like a moving train.
Yeah.
It's already established. So it's like, okay, good.
And don't worry, folks, just because Alphabet Art Photos is struggling, this podcast is still going.
Yeah, we're still going.
I think that was some people's concerns, no?
Yeah. Well, let's rewind to when you told me Rich was so sad. Never have I seen him so sad. Well, I have, but
not recently.
And then we were just talking and standing there, and I was like, I feel like we're breaking up. It felt like a breakup. You know, really when you're like, okay, well, things have just drastically shifted with one sentence.
Yes.
And then now there's like a before that and an after that.
Yes.
And now it's like an awkward, like, what do you say? What do you do? Right. And then, I'm like, okay, I guess you're just going to leave now.
I'll be seeing you. Take your records and go.
Yeah. See ya. All right.
It was weird.
It was weird. But I mean, we do have the bonus of the pod and being friends already. And nothing happened. It was like out of both of our control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It was events out of our control.
Yeah.
I was hoping, I've seen the writing on the wall for a little bit, and I kind of hinted at it to you a little while ago.
Yeah, I mean, I knew
things were
We were
slow.
talking about the stats and about the sales, and I mean, I was there every day and not there some days because of it was very much happening.
It was very much happening.
Yeah.
I kind of ignored a little bit, and I thought, well, let's just get through Christmas, because Christmas is typically for a business the time where you'll do the chunk of your yearly sales in just a very small period of time, right? Black Friday, we go in the black. We start to make some money. And unbeknownst to Jonette and basically everyone else, I had been dipping.
Embezzling.
Embezzling, if we could call it that. I'd been dipping into our personal savings throughout. Oof. Yeah, that stings a bit.
That's a big stress to carry on your own.
Yeah,
God, I'm surprised. I mean, you were stressing. I knew that, and I was just not ignoring, but like I wasn't going to bring it up because I was like, "What's talking about it going to do?" I know he's stressed because of the business. But now knowing what was actually happening, that makes more sense for how you actually were acting.
Yeah.
You were like dead inside.
Yes.
But then also at the same time, like so heightenedly like stressed.
Yes.
It was like the energy coming from you was just like insane the past few weeks. You've just been like,
I've been
see it
sitting on it.
Yeah.
And
oof.
it's been eating me up inside.
Yeah.
Throughout the year, I'd been taking money from our savings and supporting payroll, basically, and any other expenses that our sales weren't covering.
And I was doing fuck all the past few months, really.
Well, there wasn't hardly any work there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it was like, okay, for the payroll stuff, it's like, what am I even doing?
Right.
Also on my end, it was kind of like, I was feeling like, well, I should be doing something, but there's nothing to do. And then it was like a weird zone where I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I was feeling weird too.
Yeah. And I felt that for sure. And I felt that if we could get through Christmas and if Christmas could rescue the situation, but hey, spoiler, it didn't. We actually tanked even further down. And we were 40% down on that Christmas period. So it got to that and I'm like, well, fuck, that didn't happen. I'm going to have to actually face this now. So I went in to look at our finances and realized that over the course of the year, I'd taken like 35 grand out. Out of personal savings, when we sold our house.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I mean, this puts into perspective a little bit. It's not all sunshine and rainbows and owning your own business.
No, it fucking ain't. A business is not a hobby. It's a business. And it has to turn a profit. It has to support the people that are working inside the business.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of us in that business. Mm-hmm. And turns out we spoke to our accountant yesterday and he's like, well, this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
Basically, I said, well, I'm just going to do it all myself from now on. And he said, well, you're the only one that needs to be on payroll. That's it.
Yeah.
They're going to look at it on tax side of things and they'll go, how's this, when you're dipping in and taking money out of your savings to support a business, that's no longer a business. That's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like having to tuck your tail and do it is like, because like before we were forced to stop when we lost the business.
Yeah.
And now this time it's like, no. Like it was you had to do it. And you're like, no. Yeah, it's just different. And then you had said to me that day, you were like, it's different because that time we were together. Mm-hmm. You had me. And now you're like, now I'm literally like, shooing you away. Like you have to go. And it's like, no, wait. We can't get through this together like last time.
I know. I had you supported, you got me through that period when we lost the business. And I could turn to you as a friend. Well, that's when our friendship really developed at that point.
Yeah.
And then this is why this situation is so fucked.
Yeah.
Is that not only because, if this was going on, if you weren't in actually a direct character in this story, I would turn to you as a friend and go, hey, so I got this going on.
Yeah, I know. Like, hey, how should I fire you?
Yeah.
What's the best way?
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I also involved you.
Yeah.
That I had to let you know that there was no longer a job for you.
Yeah.
So it was really mental gymnastics wise. It couldn't. I would go to you.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
And talk to you and say, hey, I need some advice on how to do this.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
Yeah.
And then leaving you that New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Leaving you that day, like dropping this fucking hand grenade news bomb and then going.
Yeah.
That drive home, dude, I didn't even blink. Oh. I don't even remember the journey.
No, just in silence.
Just numb.
Yeah.
Got home and absolutely in bits. I've been in bits it was New Year's Eve. We went out that night. And, luckily, New Year's Eve, there's alcohol involved. So it was the best way to fucking deal with it.
I was like, I'm going to take a nap. As soon as you left, I went to bed. So I'm going to take a nap. I was already planning on that before anyway. So it's like perfect timing. I'm going to take a nap, turn the consciousness off. And then, I'm not going to think about it tonight. I'm just going to go out, have fun, deal with this next year.
Defer.
Yeah.
Yeah, deal with it next year, which is like tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, it's okay, buddy. I just remember being like, it's all good. Because, you had all of the roller coaster emotions happening. And I was kind of numb, not in a bad way, but in like a, this is fine way. Like immediately, I was just like, okay, everything's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. And then it helped that you were so sad. Because then I was like, oh, I know how to do this part. And I was like, it's okay,
We've done these roles before.
Yes. And I was like, it's not your fault and this and that. And I was, end of an era. It's all good. And, all good things come to an end. I was like.
All the things.
Which is all true stuff.
It's true.
That I meant when I was saying. But I was like, okay, this is like it's good that this is happening. because it was like I had a job, a task.
Right.
So I could ignore what
the reality of that I don't have a job.
Yeah. And I was like, if I start spiraling out and crashing out about this all at once, then I'm going to be frozen.
Right.
And I'm not going to be able to move, and I need to be making moves.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Like so to deal.
Let it come in stages.
I think that's smart.
Yeah. I've just learned.
Yeah. I mean,
it's best for me.
in context, we both know how we deal with, and I'm not going to just say this is a light thing because, you know, it's for me, it was very traumatic.
Yeah.
I'm going to lump it in there in my box of traumas, right?
Yeah.
Just the fact that I felt and still feel responsible.
Yeah, you felt guilty and like you let everyone down and all this stuff. And I was like, Rich, how you are not the economy. You are not Etsy. You are not like, this is completely out of your hands. You did everything you could have done. I mean, like, what the hell were you to do? You can't make people buy shit.
No, but being in a leadership role.
I mean, for sure.
Having two people, two employees that rely.
Yeah.
You know, your worlds, you rely on an income coming in to do your things, to pay your rent, to live. You know, and I've always felt that is very highly responsible that this business must succeed in order to support the people that work within it.
For sure. But I mean, yeah, of course you have some responsibility in making the business successful, but all these factors, it was nothing that any of us could have done, I don't think.
That is something that I can cling to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that is real. Like, I mean, like the manager at McDonald's isn't feeling like, dang, this is all on me when they have to fire someone and it's McDonald's.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
It's not you. Yeah. Because then also on the flip, you shouldn't be taking your personal money just because you feel bad and you want us to get paid. Like, that's also crazy.
It is crazy.
So,
yeah.
That too.
There's no way that's not sustainable, as I found out.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Band-Aid. I thought, oh, this is just the once.
Yeah.
I can do it this once because, you know, it's just a means to an end. We can move forward. But when I found myself continually, oh shit, we're a bit short again this month, dipping in.
Yeah.
And it was for, you know, materials for boxes, for frames. And I'm like, fuck, it's got to be adding up. And when I went in after Christmas, you know, that dead zone between Christmas and New Year, like, what should I do? Oh, I'll go check on my fucking finances. Did that.
I mean, I guess good thing you did.
Good thing I did,
I'm very avoidant in that way. So who knows how
well,
far it would
dude,
go.
I'd been putting it off. I thought, fuck it, okay, because Jonette had mentioned doing the taxes earlier this year. Usually we're pretty late.
Like, oh, fuck.
I'm like, fuck, let's go and see what's going on in there. And I was like, oh, I'm sure this is probably adding up by now. And I didn't realize I'd got to that point with it. So to be, you know, subsidizing payroll in that way, I'm like, yeah, we'll get out of this. But it just seemed to get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then to give Jonette that news.
Yeah.
You're like, so tell me about that.
Yeah, so what is that like?
How did that go?
She was probably like, what the fuck?
No, she was like, yeah, what the fuck? But she's like very, you know, supportive. She wasn't.
Okay, that's good.
Good. She wasn't like,
you idiot.
I didn't get blasted.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No.
Yeah. I mean, because she could sense the stress and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, she wanted me to have told her way earlier, of course.
Of course, yeah.
But, you know, since JB has taken more of a back seat in the business for the last few years, then I also felt the extra responsibility of running the thing.
Yeah.
So that also added to it. And I felt that, not that I'd got free reign, but I could make more of these decisions. Now, how do I put that to the board? I don't think the board would have okayed that.
No,
that move.
No.
But, you know, I did it and I'd do it again.
Hey.
Yep.
That's great. No regrets.
No regrets. I would do it again. I'd do it all again because it's got me here and I've learned a fucking lot about myself.
There you go. Yeah.
And I've learned a lot about things you should and shouldn't do. you know, and I've learned a lot about, there's lessons I'm going to take from it moving forward.
Right. That's all you can do.
Yeah. I think that's what life's all about, right?
Yeah. It's funny in hindsight, though, now, like looking back at some things, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like when you were like, one day you were crashing out and you're like, I just need to do something different. I'm going to get a job.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go work here and work there. And I'm like, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And now in hindsight, I'm like, oh, it's because he's like, fuck, I'm going to have to get another job.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm still thinking about getting another job.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, also, it was like the passion kind of faded, waned in and out, especially when it was like, it's like resentment towards it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because so you're like, fuck this. My heart's not even in it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not like we didn't do it. We did everything.
Dude, we've tried and tried and tried.
Fucking tried so hard. I mean, I said to you when you were here when this was happening, I was like, dude, we literally lost it. We brought the business back from it non-existing anymore.
Yes.
And we brought it back.
Yes.
Like the fact that it has gone this far after we brought it back is even like
I know.
Great. And then recently we sat down and we were like, okay, where can we save money? And we trimmed so much fat and all this stuff. We trimmed and trimmed and trimmed and we did this and did that and shifting things around and we did all the things. And then I think even back then I said, because you're like, okay, maybe like newsletters. Okay, maybe this. Like, what can we do that we haven't tried? Or what can we do that's worked before? And I said to you, like, we can't make people spend money. Like, I think that's all it's coming down to is like everything is right.
Yeah.
The algo, you know, all these things can be perfectly aligned. But at the end of the day, I'm like, we can't make people buy our shit. Like,
is wall decor top fucking priority on your shopping list right now?
No. So I'm like, I can't.
No.
And we were seeing it constantly with the messages. People, usually they have excuses at the wazoo, but they were straight up just saying, I can't afford this.
Yeah.
It's not in my budget.
Yeah.
Like words like that. Like, I cannot afford this.
Way more than normal.
Way more.
Yes.
So it's like, that is where, and then it was feeling, I even said before, I was feeling guilty of like guilting them into buying or, you know, doing this normal sales tactics you usually would do.
Sure.
Felt bad doing. Because it was like, they shouldn't be spending their money on this.
No.
If there's other more important things and everyone's kind of strapped right now.
Yes.
So then I was like, I don't know.
I know.
It was,
I know. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying time. But I mean, ticking time bomb for sure.
It was. Yeah. It was a very death by 1,000 cuts on that one.
Okay, Taylor.
But it cuts deep.
She plies everywhere. But,
well, hang on. I'm interested. So, of course I am. I want to know. I mean, we've talked off pod a little bit about your last week and how you've been coping. And I mean, you know, there's distraction.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to compare notes, if you like, on just how since that bomb hit.
Yeah.
Just talk me through some of your emotions and actions and as much as you want to.
Yeah.
And then just tell me how you're feeling now. It's been a few days. It's not been a fucking long time. It feels like 2 weeks already, but.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because also it's like, luckily we had the pod.
Yeah.
Or else it'd be like, see you never. Bye. What?
Dude, that's been so difficult.
So it does feel like a long time because we haven't seen each other the usual amount we would be. Now it's just a weekly pod thing, or if we want to get together outside of that.
But let me just jump in there. I think Alphabet Art Photo's loss and our loss of seeing each other probably, you know, a few times a week may well be the podcast gain.
And then we have shit to talk about.
Exactly.
Instead of being like, oh, what do we do this week? You just sit down and be like, so buddy, what the fuck's been going on in your world?
Exactly. Yeah.
How's the goodness?
What have you been up to this week? It's just going to be a catch up every fucking week.
Yeah.
You know?
Catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, me basically, I mean, I guess I can, something's been like in my world, I'd been working on changes and stuff in the past few months. Yes. And I knew I was going to talk about it on the pod, but I wanted to give it time. And now I think it's perfect time to speak on it.
Okay.
I've been doing a mental health journey the past few weeks or months. And I've got a medication basically. And I think it's doing good. It's working great.
Okay.
And this was like the true test, I think.
You're welcome.
I'll say that because I had said to you when you told me, you were like in bits and I was sitting there like stone faced.
Pretty numb.
like but not like sad, depressed.
No.
I was literally just like, okay,
Yeah.
this is fine. And I felt like, okay, this is fine.
Really?
And I said to you, like, you're lucky this didn't happen a few weeks ago. I'd be fucking crashing out right now, which is usually my response.
Yeah.
And like I said, I would be overwhelmed to the point where I would be frozen, not being able to do anything.
Right.
And just like in a hole.
Yeah, you took it rather well.
Yeah, and I honestly think it's medication. And that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to give it until next week, like Monday, yesterday as of recording, to actually start like thinking about the future.
Okay, so you gave yourself some time.
Yeah, and part of that was, I was like, I don't think it's registering to my brain what's happening. I think that's the medication bonus.
Right.
But I was like, it's definitely probably manifesting in my body.
Yeah.
And I need to know what that reaction is going to be like. I need to give it a few days.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Sunday night, I had a dream about having no money. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, it's in here. It's in there now. It's in the psyche.
And your elbow, perhaps, your arm, your sore elbow.
Freaking out.
Yeah.
So in that way, I mean, basically, I've just been, like you said, dealing pretty good. Thank God. But I mean, it's been the initial shock.
Yeah.
The biggest shock
has it sunk in?
It has sunk in. It has. After telling people.
Right.
And like making moves and actually just like, okay, having to think about it. It has sunk.
Okay.
I will say just the biggest thing was like just the life change. It could be anything, but like I've been doing this for 6 years with you guys. Such a like key member. It's been my life as
for
well
6 years,
for 6
dude.
years. So, and of course I knew things adding up, but I didn't, you never expect, oh, today's going to be the day I'm going to hear this news and then I'm going to have to like change my life.
Sure.
Also, when I went to work with you guys, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing with my life. And it felt not like a Band-Aid, but like oh, thank God. Okay, I have this. This makes sense.
Like a little life raft.
Yeah,
something
this
to cling
makes
on
sense.
to.
I can do this.
Yeah. Like
this is off the beaten path of jobs. Like what I thought I would be doing.
Small
like this
business,
makes sense. Yeah. So then for it to be gone, I'm back on the train like 6 years ago where I'm like, fuck, what do I do now?
But you've now got the 6 years of growth, of experience, and you've learned so much in that time, not only about yourself, but what you're capable of doing.
Yeah, and not to mention just the experience in general, like on paper.
On paper. Oh, absolutely, yeah. But these transferable skills that you've got,
For sure. And I think that is why, apart with other things, I'm not crashing out as much. Because I don't have as much imposter syndrome as I was having back then.
Yeah.
Because, I don't have a degree.
Yeah.
Didn't finish college.
Yeah.
So then finding you guys and having you guys believe in me and trust in me was like, oh, okay. I don't need credentials to do a good job and to be respected at my job.
Yeah.
And then now that I don't have that, instead of going back to the whole like, oh God, I'm useless. No one wants to hire me but I'm like, no, I have skills.
Not just skills, dude, but what it says to me, if I'm a prospective employer, it says to me, this person was with one company, which is quite rare these days, for 6 years.
6 years.
That says to me...
And I didn't get fired. I didn't quit.
No. Contrary to some people's beliefs, that was not the case. We ran out of fucking money.
And you guys are great references.
Yes.
Please call Rich. Please. He can tell you all about it.
But to stick with a company, even and when the company wasn't doing anything, when the company also had its fucking business blunder, you hung in there.
Especially with my past of running the fuck away and dodging things.
Dude, it's just screaming loyalty.
Yeah, thank you.
And prospective employers are going to fucking love that.
I hope so.
So when I'm in a position to rehire, I'll consider you.
Oh, wow. Great. I'll be like, nah, I've moved on.
I'm good.
That is what I said to you too. I joked and I was like, well, if it does ever like come back, if this is just a lull for who knows how long, I was like, you can always bring back your star player.
Straight off the bench. Dude, all right, this is going to sound like maybe it's something that I want, but it's also something that I actually believe. And maybe it does also help with my own mindset, my own guilt, if you like, because I am feeling the guilt and the shame and all those tough emotions that are difficult to to process, and we'll get to those over my last few days. But what I really truly believe is that, and it sounds like one of those fucking cliches.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going.
Sure.
But I think looking back in a few months' time, when we're looking back on this, we'll look at it and go, okay, not like, oh, it's the best thing that could ever have happened. No, but
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
But I do honestly believe that you're now better equipped.
Yeah.
You're more set.
Yeah.
To move forward.
Yeah.
In a positive way, and I think we'll get together in a few months and both go, you know what? Yeah. My life's taken maybe a better turn because maybe you were comfortable. Maybe I was comfortable. We're all fucking comfortable. Sometimes we do.
To change, to make change happen. Yeah. And it's crazy. Last episode, which you guys may or may not ever hear, New Year related, we were talking about Year of the Horse and the rat stuff. The fire rat is what I am. Yeah. And then I have to show you after this recording, I saw a TikTok. You
found something?
Which is like, the phone is always fucking listening or they just know.
Yeah.
Like, and it was this woman explaining, it's also like it's like fire horse something. And she was saying, like, everything she was saying, it was like spot on.
For you?
Yes.
For this year?
Right. It was crazy.
Do tell.
But it was just like, year of change and all these things. But back to what you were saying about, like this could be not a good thing, but, I think I said it to my mom where I was like, over the past 6 years, it's ebbed and flowed. And I definitely have had feelings of like, oh, should I leave? Am I just stagnant here? Like, is this what I want to do forever? You have these thoughts with anything that you do, I think. And I was always like, well, I don't want to be the one to blow this all up. Yeah. Or to be the one to leave. Yeah. Like, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Because there were so many things. Like, I don't want to leave them. What are they going to do without me type shit? Like, what are they going to have to find a replacement who's got 6 years of the experience that I've had?
That would have been fucking tough to find.
Almost impossible.
Yeah.
Or you would have probably just done it yourselves because that would have been easier. Yeah. Or having to train, Yeah. All these things. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to be the one to make that decision. Right. So it's kind of for the best that it was forced upon me. It was because I don't think I would have ever left.
Maybe not. And it's good. Everyone loves to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And because it makes you just feel secure in what you're doing. And if you get used to a way of being, and that includes a way of working and going to the same job and doing the same things. Yeah. That's good to a point, but then you still have to look at it and go, do I want more? Do I need a better challenge for myself in order to further myself? It's like, I'm comfortable, I'm okay, I'm enjoying this, but am I actually optimizing myself and my circumstances? Can I do better? Yeah.
And for me, I've always been, I don't care really much about work. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's a job, it's money. And then that ties into it too, where it's like, I'm going to be the one that's like, oh, I'm going to leave this job, like just to see what else I can do. And then if it doesn't work out, then I'm like, you idiot, because it's not just like a changing of a hobby or even a relationship. It's like, there's big stakes here, like money. If you don't get the job, you're not making the money, you can't live. It's just more stress involved. Yeah. So then in that way, it's like, no, I think I'm just going to stay. Yeah. Because why put yourself through that stress if you don't have to of like finding something else, Yeah. But now that I'm in it, it's like, it is kind of exciting of like, okay, where's it going to go now? Yeah. But it is kind of, I do have some pressure on myself of like, I'm not just going to get a job to get a job. Right. But then again, I need a job.
Obviously to pay bills.
So then it's like, I want to do something that's fulfilling or that's furthering my whatever. But it's like what do I do?
Yeah. It's all things at once. It's overwhelming. It's nerve-wracking, but on the flip, it's exciting at the same time because it's like, okay, this is a new opportunity. Yeah. To do something. But then, like you say, but I've still got to pay bills, so that means I need to have a job kind of soon. I can't just sit back and then twiddle my thumbs and mull on this for a little bit and go and wait for the right opportunity to crop up. It's like, I do have some urgency in this, but you still want the next move. Maybe it's a side, maybe it's just a little
stepping stone,
A
but I don't
stepping
want
stone.
it to be.
I know,
you
but
know
dude,
what I
it could be a
mean?
short-term stepping
I know,
stone.
but then I'm like, ugh,
Just to do the thing.
then I have to do it all over again. Yeah, I know.
And then you're like, oh, but that's what I want.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got some advice, obviously, from people and
Sure.
in my own thinking and stuff. And it's like right now that I have free time, like Aaron was like, he's like, your job should be looking for a job. And when you're not doing that, he's like, you should be like sewing. So then that can give like extra
I see. Yeah.
income and stuff.
Yeah.
So that if in a month's time, I still don't have anything lined up, or
Your
maybe
sewing is
maybe, it takes
ticking.
weeks to onboard at a job or, then to finally get paid. And so I'm like, okay, then at least I have that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's these things turning.
See, I knew you would have more options than me because I'd toyed with it in my head that I would go get a job and that you would just keep running things. Like, basically, the company can only afford to pay one person currently.
Yeah.
And then the things running around in my mind was, who's that going to be?
Yeah.
When it came down to it, I'm like, it's going to fucking suck.
Mm-hmm.
But Sabrina's got way more options than I will have being my age and being a business owner who wants to hire a business owner that's stuck in his ways.
Stuck in his ways.
And has only been looking through that lens for so long, 20 years. And then he's going to come into our business and then start saying, well, you need to change this, you need to change that.
That's your own thinking, I think. I think you'd be a great asset. I mean, you have more experience than I do. You have a lot of things you could bring. And I think you would be like, you think that you would go in and be like, change this, change that. But you, I think, would be more open to
going with the flow. But going with the flow now would be so difficult for me because I've not really had to take on instruction or anything else from someone above me for so long.
I guess, yeah.
But
even here, like, I'll be like, no, we should do this. You're like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you're pretty open.
Oh, I'm very open. Yeah, but that was more, we got to the point where we were just sort of collaborating just, we knew the thing inside out and we were just making decisions. Well, it was more like a fucking, one mind that was just doing the thing. Yeah. Which kind of takes me back to also being too comfortable with it, and not maybe comfortable and also a little stale with it because you said before we tried the things.
It's like we've done everything. We're at the end of the rope.
Yeah. And when you get to the end of the rope and none of it's worked, you're kind of mentally done. You're exhausted.
You're pissed off and you're sad and you're all the things. Yeah. It's like when we lost business and we literally had nothing, no sales, and we talk about trying everything.
Anything and everything.
And I was getting to the point at the end of that, I'm sure you were too, where I was like, I actually don't know if I can fucking do this anymore. Yeah. That's when I took that month off. I was like, I don't know if I can come in and keep doing this with no reward.
Payoff. No payoff.
Yeah, like it felt useless, and also like we were getting spit on, it was like no one was there, but it felt like we were getting laughed at in our faces. Like, to put that much effort in for nothing felt just like,
I hate that.
Yeah.
I always feel, we went to the well so many times, and there's only so many times you can go to it. You're trying to pull on those resources, that motivation, and then if there is no payoff, what keeps you going? Yeah. And I think this time around, given that we seem to have tried most things in the past and there wasn't any reward for it, I was kind of just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. It's, I've tried and tried, and I just felt deflated.
Yeah, it's like I've given everything to this business and you're not getting anything back.
Exactly.
It's like a one-sided relationship.
Yes.
I mean, it's like when we lost it, we had in the back of our head, like, if we just had the Etsy back, if we just had that, and we were working towards seemingly a goal. Whereas this time it's like we have everything. Yeah. And still nothing. So then it was like, okay, it's really out of our control. Yes. So then what do you do except just like slowly deteriorate?
And resent it. Yeah. Towards over the last few months, I have got that resentment. It's like, it's my baby, has been, But now it's an adolescent that's playing up and being an annoying little adolescent.
It's what? It's 15 or...
Yeah. It's 15 years old and it's starting to agitate me.
Yes.
And
like, just get lost.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And I'm starting to resent it because it's not, I've given so much to it and it's not, I'm not seeing any payback, any thanks.
No thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing like that. I thought about it. I've been thinking about it over the last few days. I think my mindset, this is also a good turning of the page for me also, and how I do approach the next chapter of this business. The business is going to, it's going to still be.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it myself, but I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to approach it differently because, yes, it's given me a lot, and I've enjoyed the ride. But I think I've sacrificed a lot along the way for it.
Yeah.
It's taken me a good few days to actually want to think about it, to reflect on it and reflect on myself and how I'm going to move forward, because the first few days I was just absolutely numb.
Yeah.
I was in shock of having to let people go is horrible.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Ugh. Because we are a small business and you're a very small team and you get to know these people, each other, so well.
I know. Did you ever imagine having to have that combo with me?
No.
I know. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. No. It made me physically, mentally, my heart broke.
Yeah.
I was sick.
Yeah. You were sick. You were messaging me in the following days, just like checking in. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm like, how are you? How are you doing?
Not so good. I actually just, for like 2 or 3 days immediately after, it was not healthy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was not healthy. I was basically just numb.
Wallowing.
Definitely wallowing, feeling sorry for myself. And it just didn't seem, I just didn't see a way forward. I didn't see a future with it. And I felt the guilt of letting people down. And I hate that.
Yeah.
And then I felt the shame of the money side of things, of what I had to do, or what I did, not what I had to do, what I did.
What you felt you had to do.
Felt I had to do, thanks. I was basically, it's just wallowing around in those difficult emotions. And it got dark. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah.
If your identity, your life is built around being a business owner, and my definition of success had been since starting the business was to make this business as big and as brilliant as I can ever make it. That it's the obvious go-to for a business owner. You don't start a business going, I want it to be a small fucking thing and just, pay some bills. You want it to be big. And that had been my remit for the last...
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was your
forever.
Life. I mean, anything that you devote that much time and energy to.
Yes.
If you have to stop, it's like, whoa, what?
Wait, what? Yeah. All of a sudden, my whole world had just been questioned and tipped upside down. Yeah, I was wallowing around in this pool of shite, basically, for a good few days. Thinking about it now, I think I needed it. Yeah. To really sit in there with it and feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to just let it happen. It like happens to you. And then you're like, okay, what do you got to come out on the other side.
Right.
Yeah, when you can like think clearer. Once all the thoughts have happened, like thought purge. Yeah. Then it's like, oh, okay, now I can actually think or organize these thoughts. Right. Categorize, like throw those away, keep these, pivot these. Like, that's why I was like, I'm not going to actually think about it. I'm just going to let the thinking and the feeling happen to me.
Naturally.
And then I'll go from there.
Right. Pick out what I want from it. Yeah. See, haven't been in the past used to doing that. I will bury that shit. And not face it and just put my armor on and head in and say, right, and just fight, basically. This time around, I was out of fight.
Yeah.
Out of it.
Fuck it.
Couldn't be bothered. I put the armor, the emotional armor, I'd put it on so many times.
I know.
This time I was like, no, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like you said, even when you, so much of your life.
Yeah.
It's time for a new life for Rich.
Yeah.
How was telling our other employee?
Yes. So yeah, I told you New Year's Eve.
Yeah, which was Wednesday.
Yeah. And that just sort of naturally.
Yeah, we were like, I
out.
didn't know when to tell you before or after. And you're like, I was going to wait till Friday when we were supposed to both be in and tell us both at the same time. And then you're like, but then that feels weird to tell you both at the same time because of my history and with you guys. Also because you were there in my house. Yeah. There's no way. I
couldn't just have left by then.
Said anything.
Yeah. It just felt the time to do it.
For sure.
And then I sat with it a couple more days and I was, again, just dreading doing it.
Did you tell her immediately?
It's just not nice. Yeah, I played it in my head this time around how I was going to do it because, she'll come in and crack on and get to it. Mm-hmm. She came in. I said, so before you head on up, or we need to speak to you. Can you take a seat? And
like, Sprinter's not here.
Yeah, like she probably clocked your car weren't there. So she sat down.
She probably knew.
She knew, dude. She knew.
I mean, because I knew. I mean, when you were like, all right, there's something I gotta tell you. Well, first I was like, he's dying. Yeah. I was like, when someone says like, we need to talk or any of those words. Yeah. You're like, oh God.
Oh, it's something big.
What's happening?
Yeah.
And usually it's like a breakup. Yeah. And so like in a way, it's like, that's kind of like you got to go.
Yeah. She was prepped for it because how it turns out, there's a nice little happy ending to this story.
Oh, nice. She was going to leave.
Yes. She already had something lined up. She saw the writing on the wall. She saw that her hours were worth dropping. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, I was on salary and she was hourly and her hours were diminishing.
And when you suddenly start to see less money coming in, she must have been thinking, especially around Christmas, this isn't looking good.
Yeah, just not sustainable.
Not sustainable. So I came up with all the thing first, explaining it, and gave her pretty much the same information I'd given you. And I was thinking, God, she's taking this rather well. And then she's like, thank God. Like, I didn't know how to bring this up, but I have something to tell you guys.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And she said, so I'm in the process of probably getting another job. I think she probably has this job. It was just basically I's and T's kind of thing. And it sounds like a job that's going to really suit her and she's going to really enjoy it. It's going to move her outside of her comfort zone.
Nice.
She was saying, with working for us, it was quite isolating, getting on with the job herself. There wasn't much scope for talking to people and whatnot. So she was like, she said, I've spoken to a few people and I didn't quite know, how am I going to let them down? I didn't.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And she's like, I didn't know when to bring it up, and I've been really sitting on this and worrying about it. Oh my God,
you guys are in the same boat. That's so funny.
Yeah, and so she had relief.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Because it kind of removed that from her, which was, and then and in turn we were relieved because like, okay, wow, good.
Yeah, you didn't have that like, oh God, she's like leaving her high and dry now, or like a shocker, or well, that's good.
That was okay. Good. But it's still the build up to it and doing it before I found out that she had something else anyway. Was still,
I mean, it's like, it's I keep referring to the breakup, but anytime I had to break up with someone, I'm like, fuck. How do I do this? When's the right? Because when is the time to do it? Especially like previously I had been living with someone and being like, I need to break up with them. And then I was like sick, literally physically sick. Like I couldn't be around them.
Nope.
I kept just avoiding, and I was sick because especially if you're in the flow, day-to-day routine, when's the right time to be like, so I think we should break up. Like, do I do it over dinner? Do I do it when we're making dinner? Do I do it when we wake up? Do I do it when we're doing chores? Like watching TV, just hanging out? Like there's no time that's like, now we should do this thing. So then I did the classic, like, we need to talk. when you get home kind of thing. And then, but yeah, it's like you feel that buildup is like, oh, you just feel sick.
Yeah, doing the breakup and then also being on the receiving end of the breakup when you haven't seen it coming. Yeah. You know, it's a it's a two-way thing. Neither side is awesome. Neither side.
No.
I know one of the worst breakups I had was when I'm just pivoting slightly.
Great. I like
this.
Right.
Was she asked me, I had to get on a train to go see her, right? So I had to travel for this breakup a few hours.
Fuck.
Yeah. I was like,
why did you make me come here?
Why bring me all this way on a train?
Yeah.
I was traveling all day.
Oh, God. And then you had to go back.
Yes. So I'd stayed there like the weekend and we were doing our normal things.
Right, yeah.
Going out, seeing our friends and doing, that sort of thing. But I knew there was something off.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the day before I was headed back. Then she did it. And then I had to jump on the train and head out. See ya. And then, of course, I've got time on the train to think about it. And the usual thing is like, oh, well, I didn't see that coming. So why? What happened here? I wasn't given much reason, It was just like, and it was quite, it was a longish term relationship, And then I remember this was before everyone had a cell phone, right? Mm-hmm. So I remember getting off the train at home. Didn't want to get a taxi home. So it was, 10-minute taxi ride. So I thought, oh, I'll call Dad. Pick me up. I'll give him a quick heads up what's going on. Picked up the phone, dialed the number. Dad answered, and he's like, hello? And nothing. I could not speak.
What?
Nothing could come out of my mouth.
What the hell?
I was frozen.
Fuck.
With this. I couldn't tell him that, Dad, it's me. I'm at the station. So-and-so's just broken up with me. Can you come get me? None of that could come out.
Not even just, can you come pick me up?
No. He was like, hello?
Who is this?
Richard, is that you? Nothing could come out of my mouth.
Whoa.
It was weird as hell. I was just being...
Like shell-shocked.
Shell-shocked, absolutely.
That's crazy.
I know. And eventually I just got it out. I was like, yeah, can you pick me up? I'm at the station.
Damn, did you tell him on the drive home?
Dude, I think I was just in so much shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what in reverse, what it felt like.
Yeah.
For me, over those immediate few days of delivering news like that, where I just needed to shut down. I absolutely shut down.
For sure. As you guys know, we love drinking here at Tea and Toasties Pod.
Oh, do we?
And we have found a product that we believe needs to be shared with you all.
We have to share this.
They're called Liqueur. They are hangover gummies. Rich and I have been trying these out for a few weeks now. Yes. And gotta say, they work.
This shit works.
The shit works. That's the tagline. Well, most recently, you had a couple nights out before you had a big soccer game.
That's right.
In the morning.
Yeah.
And what happened? You woke up feeling...
I mean, yes, right as rain. I usually...
Amazing.
I can get hangovers, as you know, off of 2 drinks, 3 drinks, and I'm down for days. We tested this. We even went out on a couple of nights together and we drank and drank and drank, just pure testing.
We had to.
We had to just test this product. And I woke up and I was like, whoa. I'm feeling fine. Let's play soccer. And this, I had to get up at like 6 a.m. or something silly.
Yeah. Well, these gummies, they combine
What's in it?
DHM, which is derived from the Havinia dulcis tree and has been used in traditional medicine for centuries. It helps break down the toxic byproduct of alcohol responsible for common hangover symptoms such as headaches, nausea, and fatigue.
Check. I get all those.
This does everything.
Yes.
It's also infused with prickly pear and milk thistle, both known for their liver boosting and antioxidant properties. Also B vitamins as B6 and B12, electrolytes, and ginger root,
which helps
reduce
things.
Nausea and aids digestion.
Amazing. Now, where can we find them?
Guys, with our exclusive code, TNT. You can get 20% off these gummies at liqueur.com. Code TNT for 20% off your order.
Take them while you're drinking and you'll wake up, and I guarantee you'll be waking up feeling nice, fit and fresh.
Yes, and not only are you helping yourself, you are helping us because with our code, we will also be getting a commission. We're in the big leagues, y'all.
Yeah, yep.
That's liqure.com, promo code TNT.
Sitting here now and talking to you now, it's kind of interesting for me. I mean, there's a lot of, things been going on in my head, different emotions and things like that I've dealt with over the last few days. And it'd be interesting just to hear, see if you've been thinking similar things or if it's just in my head. It's just it's such a weird, I'm no longer your boss, right?
I know, yeah. And
in a way, it's just kind of like, it's good and it's not so good. It's kind of like, okay, that is ending.
Mm-hmm.
That is part of our dynamic that is ending.
Yeah, it was the established dynamic.
Yes, the first dynamic is
and
those roles.
And it was the underlying
those roles.
Dynamic.
Yes, exactly.
Even here, where I do feel very collaborative or like, we said before, pod's my baby type thing, but I still feel like you're still my boss, even in this space.
Yeah.
Now I'm the boss, bitch. No, I feel like it's a relief for me.
Yeah.
Like, thank God.
Yeah.
Because not that it was ever weird, but it is like, I feel like we're more friends than the boss-employee dynamic. And we have been for a while now.
Exactly.
We've both just been having to kind of play the part or like pretend or like there was the technical things and stuff on paper that we were having to follow to stay in those
established roles.
But it feels so much easier and better to just be this and not have to do that at all.
Agreed.
So in that way, I'm like, thank God that's over. I mean, because it's not like anything's really going to change in terms of how we interact. Because like you already know so much about me, and
right.
I act the same way like at work than I do out of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in terms of like how we actually interact,
it'll be very similar.
But then I mean, just
it's a title, it's a role.
Yeah, and the thing that the roles had to come up in, the job is gone now.
Yeah.
So it's not like
No, it doesn't carry over to any fucking thing else, and it shouldn't. I'm relieved in a way because it was always...
Do you feel like you've lost some control, though?
Absolutely not, dude.
Okay.
and even if I did, I'm quite happy.
Like, thank God. Yeah, you don't have to,
I don't want that.
You don't have to be
I don't want
a boss.
that. Yeah. And in a way, it's... I'd mentioned before about being responsible for people. And I've always felt responsible for my employees in a way that I need to do the best I can do for the business because the business is going to support my employees. But as our friendship has grown, I also feel that, and this is how I just am with my friends, is I don't know if responsible is the right word, but it's I feel that with you anyway, is that I feel that I'm going to be there, always be there as a support.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah. But now it's no longer, it was fuzzy. Things were fuzzy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, what hat am I wearing right now?
Yeah. I know. Well, it's like you were actually supporting me financially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also as a friend, I mean, like me and Santina, that's what you do as friends. Like I joke, she's like my mom.
Right.
She's not, obviously, and then vice versa. Like, it's very much that same kind of like responsible and taken care of vibe.
Yes.
But
Look out for, I've got your back, all those things.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, it's such an interesting, unique dynamic that we've always had. And I think it just will be like that forever. It's just the way it all happened. Yeah, you started as my boss, so then naturally you just do have that vibe. And then you're also older. And then that's just come naturally. And with like the shit we've gone through to fall into that kind of like caring for person thing, that just also comes naturally too.
Yeah.
So now, I don't know. It's like, I get what you're saying, but I think it's fine. It's like a mentor kind of relationship in that way, where it's like, but you can put whatever, you can label it however you like, but
And I think it's when you do start to label it.
Well, we were forced to label it, right?
Yeah.
Because
There's job titles and things like that.
Yeah.
And there are existing labels that you get aligned to, attached to in that role. But it's when, like, the underlying friendship under all of it, it exists, and it what's the word? It kind of spreads. And what's the word? I
don't know. Grows.
Yeah,
shifts,
but it's
spreads. You're doing some hand motions here.
Shifts. It's underlying. It overlaps.
There you go. Yeah.
It overlaps.
Yeah, I mean, because even in the friendship, we don't have roles. Because even sometimes I'm like, you're the adult. I'm
my
not. Baby. Yeah. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm doing the taking care of, and it's like, it's just like a give and take.
Yeah, it's an even Stevens, and I like that. Mm-hmm. And in a way, it's a kind of a relief.
Yeah, no, it is. It definitely is.
You know?
Yeah.
That we don't have those assigned roles of boss, employee.
I know, it feels like, because especially recently, like, I've said, like, I didn't have, before it's like, I can just get on with it, and I had plenty of shit to get on with. Yeah. And then maybe you'd be like, hey, what should I get into? And there'd be other stuff to actually get into. And then recently there was like nothing to get into. Mm-hmm. But then feeling that whole like, well, I got to message Rich, or like you're messaging me for like tasks to do, or like things like that. And it was like, to not have that anymore is like, thank God. Yeah. I can just text Rich as my buddy and not have to be like, hey.
What do I need to get into?
Hey, or I can't come to work, or I'm doing this, or I'm late, or I'm whatever. And it's like, let's just drop all that.
Right.
Now you don't have to do all the not fun stuff.
All the not
gone,
fun stuff.
And then you probably on the other end being like, can you do this and can you do that? And then
you think I enjoyed that?
No, hell no. So like for both of us, it's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. It is kind of a relief.
Yes. And now the only thing we have left is the actual friendship and this, which is the collaborative, no pressure thing.
Super fun. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and it's a very much, it's straight down the middle. It's a 50-50. It's just, there's no, because we started this at the same time together. There's no history with the business. Yeah. I had already
it was coming into your thing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And now not having to balance pod and work, like, because then that was always weird. We'd come here, shoot the shit, and then switch boss hat on before you left and be like, okay, now can you get into this work? Yeah. Or be like, you can't edit today because there's work that has to be done, or maybe you can use some of the work time to do the edit here. Now I was like, fuck all that's fucking
it's gone.
Oh God,
that's kind of nice.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
It's also nice that I can not be a boss. Mm-hmm. I don't have to.
Yeah, I know. What's that like?
It's I used to kind of enjoy it when I saw the potential of the business, and my definition of success was okay.
Yeah.
A traditional definition of let's build this beast up into the best it can be. Mm-hmm. But I think this type of business has a ceiling, or I've taken it where it can go, and this is just a natural course of events. But over the weekend, I got through some of those emotions that I kind of sat with, and I wanted to feel them rather than ignore them and push them down, which is my usual MO, right? Mm-hmm. I thought, fuck it, no, this ain't going to come up too often. This is where you actually need to lean into this shit and feel it. And this is not for no reason. This has come about, and you deserve to sit in this and feel it, because this is going to be a lesson for you. Mm-hmm. And you got to take from it. And that's why when shit happens, these things, they pop out left field, don't they? These events, trauma events, they happen to you. Yeah, they suck, but then you've got to acknowledge and accept certain parts of it. Mm-hmm. And those were choices that you made that led to this thing happening.
Yeah.
And then once you kind of work your way through those, there is the other side of it all. Mm-hmm. And then I thought, right, okay, dude, this is your opportunity to actually reinvent the way that you do work, reinvent the way that you are approaching not just the business, but your life.
Yeah.
I kind of, in my mind, have redefined what success now is for me.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be build this beast back up into the best thing. That would be my usual MO go-to, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go again. Let's fight again and build this thing up into. No, I've done that and I've put so much of my energy into that and it got me so far.
Yeah. But you're still successful.
Successful, how do you define success? I'm deciding to, moving forward, define it in other ways, alternative ways, which is I'm going to think about myself.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Hello.
I know you've been talking about that. And if we listen back to a few episodes throughout this last year, it has been a theme, a recurring theme. You've often said, so Rich, I'm wondering why you do this.
What hobbies do you have?
Yeah. Exactly. Shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm using this as an opportunity now, not to just throw myself back into work, and do that and grind myself down again. Mm-hmm.
It does feel different right now.
Very
There's
much.
A shift in the air, kind of like with a lot of people. I'm finding, it doesn't feel like if I'm you, it doesn't feel like when we lost the business and we're like, no, we got to get it back, gotta get it back, gotta do this, gotta do that. It feels like, no, now's the time to just like completely 180. Like you said, it feels like an opportunity to do something different.
Yeah.
Like I feel the same way too. And it's funny because we did our New Year's Eve app and we did our 2026, reflecting on your bingo card and how I usually don't do that. And maybe this year we're going to do things differently. And I didn't know what that answer was, but I was feeling like I guess I'm just going to do what I always do. Like no resolution and just hope things change.
Yeah.
And knowing kind of like deep down, like, I don't know if that's going to work or like, I don't want to do that or that's not really fulfilling.
Yes.
And then it was like,
okay,
forced to do
Here we
things
go.
differently. And then it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a stressful, scary time, but also it feels like hopeful. It's like, ooh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like exciting all around.
I'm pleased.
There was something you had said a minute ago as well I was going to touch on. Oh, success. And like, how do you define success and stuff?
Yeah.
And I think some people, maybe past you, it's like success is like, there's no ceiling. You just keep going. And then that's success. It's like never failing, never losing, never falling down. But success to me is like, it's so hard to fucking put it into words. It's like a feeling. You learn from bad stuff and hard stuff and failing. Like that to me is success. Like if you've learned and grown, that is success. To me, like what you're gonna like, it's a classic. Like go work so hard and then on your deathbed you're like, well dang, I should have done this and I should have done that. Yeah, I'm successful, I have all this money, but now it means nothing. Yeah. Or I did this one thing my whole life, but now that's all that I am. Right. Like that's, to me, like success is like a fulfilling.
That's the opposite of success.
Life. Succeeding in so many different areas, or succeeding at coming back from a fall, or succeeding at rebranding and pivoting and changing. Yeah. And also like you can have a relationship that not fails, but ends in a breakup, but then you still succeeded in that.
Yes.
Like it.
Yes. It was part of your life. Yeah.
You succeeded in the triumphs you went through in that relationship, or succeeded in going through with what you felt was right, which was ending the breakup. Right. Yeah. Like there's success in so many little things.
Yeah. You can't sum it up as a whole.
Yeah.
I can't boil success down to.
It's not like a money amount.
No. And then, the traditional, I'm going to reach this dollar amount. This is a milestone, and then that and that. And it's never enough. Yeah. You get to those milestones and you're like, okay, now what? What's next? I got to keep reaching for the next and the next, Whereas what I'm going to try and do is be more successful. I don't even like the word, to be honest. It's just, I want to just invest more in myself. Yeah. Invest more in my own well-being, my mental health, physical health, just overall. I just want to take more time for myself and see what else I'm actually capable of. Yeah. And not just stick to one lane. Yeah. Of, I just do the business thing. There he is. Oh, yeah. How's work, Rich? How's the business going, Rich?
This is crazy. You've changed so much. I'm really actually, like, as you're talking to me, like envisioning like the first episode of this.
Yeah.
And all the times you've come in with your notes and you're like panicking about you need to plan it out.
Yeah.
You need to do this and the business this and business that. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I really didn't think I would ever crack that. I thought you would just be like that forever. But I can see it. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
You're like, no, like it's time.
No,
My
it's
time is now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we said this in the last step, if it's gone into the ether forever, or a previous one about like just reevaluating what serves you and what's not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And like actually sitting and being like, well, hang on.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, am I only doing this because it fits into this other version of success that I think I want, you know? And then being like, actually, no, it's not serving me. So I'm going to pivot.
Yeah.
And yeah, just reevaluate the things.
And it sometimes takes an event.
You're forced. Like I said, I was forced. I was forced to pivot.
But it's a welcome event, a welcome pivot that I think even just a few short weeks or months down the line, I'll look back on it for myself and think, fuck, that was actually a good thing that happened to you, because the thing sucks, yes, but it's what you do with the thing. It's what you think about the thing and how you actually approach the next part. You can fucking wallow around, and I've wallowed, don't get me wrong. I've taken a few days to wallow.
Yeah, got to.
And you know that you shouldn't ignore that either. Though that's there for you to hold on to. You got to have some pain. Yeah. You got to have some pain to experience the pleasure on the other side. It's both the things, all of it. You can't just cherry pick, I only want to feel this, that, and the other. I want the good emotions and only those. To be a complete person, the total human, you got to feel all of it.
Yeah, and you can't just shut it down, lock it away.
No.
It's still there.
That shit's coming back.
Your body keeps the score.
Yeah,
it's in there. And that's no good for stress. And
no.
It just leaves confusion, I think. Because then, like I said, feel the thoughts, let them come up. Because if you just keep pushing it, because then they're going to keep coming back if they're unresolved. And then you're like, dealing with it forever, or then you're just more confused because then you convince yourself you don't care, but then you haven't actually dealt. So then it just keeps, and then you're like, what's happening? Like you're just in a spiral.
It's a spiral
of confusion, thoughts. Like
you're not dealing. No, you're just deferring it. Like sometimes I get it. Like, oh, I'm just going to just kick that down the road a little bit. But if you keep doing that, it's the same patterns, and you're like, I've kind of moved on. I think I'm all right now, but no, it's there.
Yeah,
it's
certain
waiting.
Things you can I think just throw away and be like, it's fine. Also, certain things you do have to, like, I cannot deal with this right now.
Sure. Yeah.
I literally cannot.
Yeah.
I need to defer it. Yeah, and that's also fine. But defer is the word. You got to come back to it.
Exactly.
Or it will come back to
some point it will find you for sure. Yeah, or it might manifest in an ache and a pain and or whatever, or, you know, it's this, then you're going to pay that forward and make someone else's life a misery, or, you know.
Yeah.
So I think I'm feeling more optimistic. But I also thought about that too. I've thought a lot.
He's been thinking.
I've been doing the thinking.
The thinking will never end.
No. Those roles, those identities of being that eternal optimist.
Oh yeah.
It's saying, you know, that's been my MO too. But having reached such a low recently with this is, I kind of thought to myself, hang on, dude, is this actually you? Or is this the version of you that you've just got used to?
I kind of feel like it's that.
Huh?
I kind of feel like it's the latter.
Right. It's been a pattern that when I've been up against it, I do put that armor on and go again, right? But how many times can you do that?
Yeah. You beat the fuck down.
Yeah. At some point, get beat the fuck down to the point where you're just like, no more. But with the whole optimism thing, I'm just kind of like, it's something I've got used to, and maybe this might be in my own head, but it's kind of like people might rely on that too. It's like, okay, he'll pick us up. He'll find the silver lining. He'll do this, you know. That's all fine. But am I not being true to myself, A, and also B, is that just taking so much energy,
I bet,
out of my true self to put on that kind of emotional mask, if you like?
Yeah.
to be the guy that is the optimist. Maybe there's a realist and a pessimist just fighting to get out. Like, let me out a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. I think all things are true. Yeah. I think you are leaning more optimistic. That's just how you are. That's just like your nature, I think, as a person, which is great. Don't think you should change that.
No.
But then I also do think it is true that you've been in these roles of boss, someone who's responsible for people, or, you know, you kind of maybe felt like it was your job to be this optimistic person.
Yeah.
Also, in your partnerships, like your relationship, you know, you want to be supportive of your partner, and you want to be optimistic, and you know, and JB and I can be similar in our brain ways, to where I could see you being like, I gotta, you know, show up for this person and be optimistic.
Yeah.
So I think there are things that have been put on you, but then also that you just are. But I do think, I mean, as I got to know you more, I don't think it's just like my influence. I think you are like kind of a realist person, just like me too.
Yeah.
You're like realist leaning optimist, and I'm realist leaning pessimist.
Right.
I think that's probably the way to describe it.
You might have hit the nail there, yeah.
Yeah. Because like we'll have talks and you're like, like you're on the same page, or like when you get pissed off on something, or we both, it's like, oh yeah, like let's go there. Like it's in there. He's got it in there. The beast inside, it wants to come out. And you're like, you know, really tearing into someone or something that you're pissed off about. I'm like, yeah, let it out. Get in there.
You're like poking that bear. Go on, dude.
Yeah, I mean, but I can imagine that's a lot of not pressure, but especially when you're viewed as something positive, to be like, well, people expect me to be this type of person or this thing, and then it does feel like letting someone down, or I don't know. I can imagine that's pressure.
It's actually quite tiring.
Yeah, and doing it constantly and thinking about it. Like I did it the opposite kind of in recent years. I kind of clocked myself like I think I used to identify as pessimist. And then I was like, well, I don't really like that.
No.
Right? And I was like, it's not cool to be mean and a bitch and perceived in these ways.
Yeah.
And like, am I, you know, strong-willed, whatever, speak my mind? Yes, but that doesn't mean you have to be like pessimistic.
Right.
So I think I had like a realization of like, let me try to be nicer, or try to be more open-minded. Because, no one wants to be around someone that's just like a downer all the time. And I've had to clock myself to be like, let's be more optimistic instead.
Yeah. Well, maybe we've influenced each other to the point where we're both now, you know, evening out to
perfect
more
people
of realist, you know,
being
realist.
I think realist. I mean, and I think we've both gone through shit and experienced stuff that I think only makes sense to be realists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've had super high highs and low lows.
Yeah.
That it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be smart enough to acknowledge that, okay, there will be some good times and there will be some bad times, you know, it's going to happen. So be real about that. Yeah. You know, but it's just how you end up dealing with both sides. It's, you know, you're saying that you perhaps lean pessimistic, negative, like the brain's automatic. You know, it's more difficult. It's more challenging to be optimistic, to be
That's
positive.
What I'm saying. Yeah, the energy.
It takes so much more.
Yes.
It's not the easiest path because the brain automatically defaults. It's a negativity bias.
Yes, that's why I was like, I have to go out of my way to try to be more.
It is an effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, my default was just like down there.
Yeah. It's a natural, normal human thing because the brain is there it's one of its prime fucking directives is to protect you.
Yeah, which is funny though, because it's like my protection, like, you know, we're both realists, probably base level. And then my protection is to go pessimistic because that's my brain.
That's the default.
That's the way it's protecting. And then yours is like, I have to be optimistic. Yeah. And that's the way that you're protecting your brain, where you're like, I can't go there. Don't want to think about that, the bad stuff. Only good vibes. Yeah. Let's go there.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, fuck this. I got to go down there because then nothing can touch me if I'm all the way down. It's like so funny. It's just the opposite for the same reasons.
For the same reasons, yeah. But most people's brains will take them, it's the negative self-talk. It's the, I can't amount to anything, or I'm no good.
It's like, well, I'm just not going to do
useless.
anything.
Yeah, and then you get stuck.
Easier.
You're frozen in not being brave, not having the courage to perhaps find a way out of it.
Yeah, well, it's like on my mental health journey, my lady who I love, she said to me that my brain is in a habit. It's formed habits just of thinking. Yeah. Things that I'm not even thinking of. Yeah. She's like, it's created these pathways over the years. Yeah. And now you're at this point where you don't even know how the fuck you got here.
But you're here.
You don't even want to be here. Yeah. But you cannot change it easily. Thanks, brain. Yeah. Because that's just what your brain's been doing. Yeah. Just like running on default. And she's like, we got to unwind those things, basically, go all the way back. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it feels in my brain. I've said it on this pod before, like I have two brains. Yeah. The one that I know is logical, and then the one that's just fucking doing something crazy in the background that I can't control.
Exactly.
And it's
know it.
I know it. Yeah. And then for her to say that, I was like, oh my God, this is so validating. And this makes sense. This is how I've been describing it in my head. So yeah, it's like that, just things that you don't even know you're doing. Your brain's just going. For whatever reason, you've established it in the past, and then it just builds and builds and builds on itself. Yeah. It
served you then.
And it's all protecting. The brain is
protecting
itself, but also hurting you and killing you.
Yeah. Harm and hurting.
What is happening in there?
Yeah, it is. At least you're a step ahead, because I feel that a lot of people don't even know about that. They don't even know that they're not aware that that's what the brain is doing. You are aware of it.
For sure. Yeah. Too aware sometimes, I think. But I think people just aren't, not like it's a bad thing, or me saying like people need to do what I'm doing, but it's hard to imagine. This is going to sound so heady, literally, about the brain. Like the brain is the one doing the thinking right now as I'm speaking. Yeah. The brain is doing it. Yeah. But then you have to remove yourself and think about your brain.
You do.
And it's like people don't do that because they're like, well, why? The brain's just...
It's me.
It's me. No. That shit is separate and doing something else. You have to use your brain to think about itself. Yeah. Like it's possible to do it. And I think people are just like, oh no, like why would I? You just need to...
You've got to separate. Yeah. It's like the brain is part of you, but there's so many components that make up this whole.
Yeah, you have to think about
it is, if you can treat it like
another organ,
an infant, or another organ. Yeah. Like something else that you have to work on. Like it's got functions, like your heart has functions, your liver, your kidneys, they're all doing something that is helping the whole. Your brain happens to be the one that, takes in all of the stimuli and then processes it and works and tries to figure out, make sense of the world, literally. But also it's in that protection mode. It's like, I got to keep the whole thing safe. Yeah. If its main directive is to do that, what it's doing first and foremost is like, what's harming us right now? What is it? And so it's always looking out, and it's being hyper vigilant, and it's going and it's running fucking models, like infinite number of stories, models,
taking everything in, things that it's not even telling you.
Right.
That's just storing. It's like not important, not important. That'll come back.
Don't
later.
worry, I got this. I got this.
But it's like whoa.
This is my job.
Maybe I need to know that, or I don't need to know this, or you have to like retrain it. It's like another little thing.
Another thing you got to work on. It has not just the negativity bias, but it has a confirmation bias, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's kind of like,
it has everything.
It's saying this situation's bad, and this is why it's bad, and this is how it can get worse. And it's throwing a million scenarios, and it's giving you a fucking jump scare along the way and a plot twist, and it's giving you alternate endings, and before you know it, that's when you have this mind that's just going, this is a bad situation, but it can get a whole lot worse. So prepare yourself. It's like just preparation. And then when one of these out of infinite number of scenarios actually happens, it's like, see, I fucking told you. Or it's that like confirmation.
Rerouting, changing that path.
Yeah.
Now we know that happens for next time. And
Exactly.
it's like all stacked on top.
Yeah.
And it's the same brain you've had forever.
Yes.
And so like when you're a baby and it's just like molding.
Yeah.
Literally everything that you do is just like building on itself. God forbid one thing is out of order.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a million things that go out of order in your life. And all they do is build upon each other. So if your building blocks are fucked up, God dang, you're fucked up now.
Those early inputs.
Yeah. Like, my therapist said that I'm anxious.
Yeah.
And I was like, me? Like, I know that now, but she's like, you've always been.
Right.
She's like, and it makes sense because like, one thing happened as a kid or I had a thought and my brain to protect me as a 4-year-old did what it thought was logical as a 4-year-old. And then now those building blocks have stepped above. And now that I'm almost 30, I still have these same thought pathways that I had when I was a child. And I'm like, this is not.
It's not fair.
Right anymore.
Yes.
But it's so hard to.
Yeah.
You got to go in there.
You got to get in there. But as a 4-year-old, you can't remove yourself or know to remove yourself from your mind and going, hey. I just got to call bullshit on this.
Yeah, you're just doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy, but the work that you can do now, and this is for, I've started to see this for myself also, that there are things, defaults, patterns that I do just, it's not laziness, but you can't do anything about it. It's because it's how you've just been acting and performing throughout your life.
Or it served you.
It served you to some point, but then if you just question it and go, is this still serving me? If you can, like you say, almost remove yourself objectively from the mind and go, acknowledge that, hey, yeah, dude, I see that your role in this, all of this, or you're an organ. I see that your role is to protect.
Yeah.
I get it. Thank you for your service kind of deal. But I want to recognize that, yes, it served us in that one time, but I think I've got this. The next part of it would be reimagining a different outcome to it. Just sort of saying, okay, appreciate you, but I feel let's find a different way of going about it because I think this is going to serve us better now. Yeah,
or just do the different thing and then like force it to rewire. Yeah, it is a crazy feeling though when you realize like, hold on, my brain is doing something different than what I want.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I had the awareness.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I woke up one day and I'm like, my brain is not me anymore. Like it felt very obviously separated. And like it was going on a train by itself.
The brain train.
Going somewhere, like a fork in the road and we split. It went that way and I'm going this way. Yeah. And I'm like, wait a second, hold on. This is not what I wanted. Really what I think woke me up to this even way of thinking was, unfortunately, I hate to say it, when I was in my meditation era journey, that whole mindfulness stuff, and I read The Power of Now. Yeah. And that book's all about all kinds of stuff. But one like area that I like locked in on that made me start visualizing my brain in this way was when he talks about, like the watcher or the seer, the look, whatever he calls it. And it's basically like the thing behind your brain, behind your eyes or whatever. And I was like, wait a second. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, yes. That's exactly it. So it's very heady, but I'm mostly saying this as for anyone that if you hear this, you're like, oh, fuck, this is resonating. Or I haven't thought about it like that. I think it's really, pun intended, eye-opening, brain-opening to do that.
It's only when you hear about it, it becomes like the penny drops a little bit. And you're like, oh, of course, duh. Yeah. But if you haven't heard about it, it's kind of like, oh, is that what that is? I was wondering.
Yeah, or just like, everyone has their weird little ways that they think. And then if you hear someone and you're like, wait, I also think exactly like that. It's like I said, validating. It's like, oh, that is putting into words the shit I can't describe. That's kind of how I going about my life all the time. Yeah. It's fun.
It is. It's nice to figure shit out.
Oh my God. Yeah.
To understand why we do the things we do. And it's also a little, I don't know, it just seems a little unfair is that we are the result of, when we're toddlers, kids.
I know.
And then we're sponging up so much, but we don't have the wherewithal to actually look at it from an adult's perspective, of course. So it's just all the pathways, all the road work is being laid down there, the pathways for all this neurons to fire up. So all our behaviors from there on are laid out. All our decisions, everything is based on all that early,
I know.
built all those early building blocks.
Yeah, and you're just a little dumb little kid.
But then doing the work,
I know.
Doing the work later on.
Yeah, you're forced to just like let shit happen and then rework it all later.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should all be forced to be honest.
I know, literally. At least reevaluate.
Yeah.
I wish you could get like a printed out diagram or like chart and be like, okay, like assess it.
Yeah.
And be like, let's change this and this. Let's go here. Or like, no, I think I'm happy with how it is. Because some people, everyone's in their own head all the time, I think. But some people, I think they do seem like they're just chilling. They're like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Fine with how this is.
That's not me though.
No.
I'm bad. No. No, I don't think it is.
No, I think as long as you are fine with it, you don't spiral out on it. Like I used to very much just get in like a depressive hole about it.
Yeah.
And be like, oh God, my brain's broken. And
Right.
Now it's like, no, it's like a fun, not a challenge, but
it's a little project.
Evolving, growing, changing is fun, not scary.
Yes. It's how you look at things. If you think that you're your own little project, you know,
love this, I bet.
Yeah. I get to, there's parts of me I don't like. There's parts of me that I want to change for the positive. So I'm in charge of that.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It's just cool. And it's crazy to think that you can actually quite literally do anything.
That. Yes.
You can do anything.
Yes.
Which is like wild. Like I could drop everything and like fucking move to Alaska.
Done.
Like,
yep.
I could do anything.
You could. Yes.
Like it's so weird. People get so in their little, well, I can't get a new job because of this, or I can't move here, or I can't get a dog, and I can't do this small little thing. I can't buy that pair of shoes. And it's like, you could do anything in the world.
Yeah.
Like
literally.
I could decide tomorrow I want to be an astronaut and then like start going
so
fucking
what does that look like? Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just like crazy. You could do anything.
Yeah.
And that's what is exciting to me. It's like it's your one life. There's so many options out there. So much easier.
So many. And I think bringing it back to what's happened to us in the last just less than a week, I think it is kind of exciting. I think it's given us both a realization that this might be the opportunity to kind of reimagine ourselves moving forward.
Yeah.
I'm quite excited to see just not boss me.
Yeah.
I just want there to be more going on.
I'm excited to see just what the fuck another year is going to look like.
Yeah.
Like this time next year.
Exactly.
What is going to be happening?
Yeah.
Like it's fun that we get
the unknown
to be recorded. Because it's there and we have last year recorded. Like it's crazy. Like we're gonna have a whole year and we're gonna be like, oh my God, remember that? And where are we gonna be?
Yeah.
I actually do not, for the first time, I do not have any idea.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Because I don't even know what job I'm going to be doing.
It's kind of exciting.
Like, what am I gonna be doing? Yeah.
It is kind of it's scary but exciting.
It is exciting.
And I think what you do by shedding some of that, there's the fear. Everyone has some fear, but you can shed the fear by just saying fuck it, go for it, and your courage builds by taking that first step and getting in there and going, oh fuck, I'm doing this, I guess, let's go.
Yeah,
it's just, for me, it's kind of like travel.
Yeah,
anything that's unknown, everything becomes alive. All your emotions, your senses are heightened when you step out of the default, the things that you do.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes. Yeah.
Your routine.
Yeah.
It's like when you go traveling, there's a new things you haven't seen before, food you haven't tasted, people you've never met.
Yeah.
Here, it's an unknown thing, same as traveling, but it's now about your life, about your job.
Yeah.
You've got so many possibilities.
Yeah. It's like you said, the opportunity, not only just to, having to get a new job, but like once you're forced to do one change, you're like, what else can I change?
Yes. I'm capable of change.
Yeah. It's like, let's do it all at once.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I did write in my planner before this all happened to prep for the New Year's episode. I said, I wrote down some not resolutions, but maybe goals. And the last one said, last year of my 20s, time to get shit done or something. And I'm like,
time to get serious.
Time to get serious. That's what I put.
Mm-hmm. Well, I peeked into your journal. I read that and I was like, oh,
no, you
did. I'll get serious for you.
I was like, oh, okay. I should tell her.
Oh, she wants serious. Nice.
Business actually is doing great. You just need to go.
Right.
Spread your wings. Fly. Get out of here. It's literally like those dog movies where it's like, go. Yeah. I don't want you anymore.
Right. That is it. It's kind of how I feel a little bit is like, you're ready.
Wow. I spread my wings.
You're ready. And I'm excited for you. I think you're going to fucking just nail it. You're capable of so much.
Thanks.
So much.
I'm excited for your journey.
Well, we'll share our journeys.
Not giving a fuck and pivoting journey.
Dude, I went down, I think it was Monday. I was like, right. Once I got past the fucking feeling sorry for myself, right? I was like, okay, I got on the other side. I was like, what are you going to do here? How do you get out of this? Because I was trying to force myself out of this funk. And I was like, well, okay, there's no work to do, really. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's taken me a little bit, an hour here, an hour there, and I'm out of there. And I'm like, well, you got all this time. Yeah, I got all this time. I was like, what the fuck do you want to do with it? I was like, so I headed down to a used bookstore.
Oh.
I was like, fuck, I'm going to read. I'm going to read a lot this year. Yeah.
I'd be saying that too.
You can copy my
sure.
Do.
Copy.
Be inspired. I'll lend you these books.
Oh, I don't know. We might have different book tastes.
Oh, I'm sure we do. I headed to the philosophy section.
Yeah, right.
Immediately. And I headed to the growth section.
Self-help.
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah. No, business. I left business over there. I wasn't going to that section. Because I figure if I want to work on myself and I want to develop other parts of me and get into other things, I want to do more sketching. I want to read more. I want to do all sorts of things. Mm-hmm. That is going to give me a whole sense of well-being, of happiness, of energy. Then I can just quickly dip into work and not sit there and go, you don't need
to.
Whereas in the past, I might be sitting there going, oh,
God, just constantly.
I think, I'm working. I feel I'm working, but I'm really not. But I'm waiting for something to come in so then I could do it.
Yeah, you were just sitting at the computer. I remember I would be doing my hour or two of work and I would send you a message or something and you're immediately there or you're already active on the Google chat. And I was like, what is this man doing? Sitting there just staring at the screen. Like, get up, go, do something else. Yeah.
But I'm going to be so more time blocked.
Okay.
And we're going to just... Work has a very small amount in my day now.
Do the work till the work's done and then do whatever
and move on.
Fuck you want to do.
I've been for runs. I've been exercising, getting fresh air. I've been reading.
Love that.
Yes.
It's exciting.
So it's exciting because now I'm energized from doing those extra things. Mm-hmm. And then when I show up for work, I show up with more energy and more... Let's get this shit done so I can move on to the shit that I actually enjoy doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Who knew you'd have more time after I left? What's up with that? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Because, actually, what were you doing before? Because I was doing what you were doing.
Yeah.
And then Bella was doing also what you're doing.
What I'm now doing. Yeah. So what were you doing? I mean, what was I doing?
What were you doing?
You
were just crashing out is what you were doing. You were doing... stuff you were trying.
I was sitting there making notes and brainstorming in my own mind.
Yeah.
Like the shit, what can we try next? What can we do? Yeah,
because we had to.
How can we save this fucking ship that's sinking?
Yeah, now you're just maintaining the ship.
Yeah. I'm feeling way more positive. And for seeing you as well. I've been worried, concerned, a little nervous.
It's been,
to be honest.
Yeah, weird. The first time after, like, is the vibe going to be the same? What's it going to be like? Because obviously we're like, we're going to keep doing pod. And then we're like, is it going to be weird though? And no, it's fine.
It's going to be better.
Okay. Oh, it's bigger and better than ever.
Yeah. No, I'm not...
well,
I'm not going to apply the same success.
No.
The version of success. No, I'm just thinking it's going to be better, I think, because of what we said before about our there's no longer the roles of boss employee, plus
the dynamic.
Oh, the dynamic has shifted, and it's just going to be
shit to talk about.
Loads more shit to talk about.
We'll turn this into a book club. All the books we're reading. Like, what you reading, buddy? What you watching? Yeah. Well, then, it. You got anything else to say?
None. Done.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I've said all I need to say.
We've said it all.
Yeah, it's a good relief to just get that out there.
Yes.
Do with it what you will.
Yeah. Obviously, we had to share with you all the dynamic. What has been going on. End of an era, but we'll be here every week still.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Nothing's changing for you guys.
Not a lot, except we'll be now dropping an episode a day. Whoa. Because we've got time on our hands.
That'd be crazy. Well. You guys know the drill. You can follow us on Instagram at Tea and Toasties Pod. Subscribe to the YouTube. We have 200 something subscribers now over there?
270.
Crazy, 270.
Yeah.
Join the club over there.
Yeah, we need to get more vid on there.
Yeah, we're gonna meet. We're gonna have our meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, subscribe over there at Tea and Toasties. Review this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And we will talk at you next week. And
TTFN.
Bye-byes.
Laters.